changes.
So, now the fun re-sign phases. Oh boy, this part I'll cut out. I'll just re-sign the scouts because they're halfway decent. Yeah, for that contract, I don't know. There's contract number 2. And then we could just do number 3. Yay! You saw the scouts getting re-signed. Woo! So, start a re-sign phase. So, I will cut this part out. I will be right back once I figure out who we actually need to re-sign and who we don't. Okay, as you can tell, on the right hand side, right by 2021, you can see some of them, like Harmonic have a green thing with them. That means I've offered them a contract. So let's go through them. I'm going to re-sign Tyler Parsons because he's played amazing in the AHL. 32 and 15. Like, yeah, granted he shit the bed in the playoffs, but he's still a good AHL goalie. So he's getting re-signed. Eddie Lack, if he winds up in free agency and we can't get anybody else, I will re-sign him. But Eddie, for now, sorry. And then no unsigned goalie, so that's always good. Defenseman, we've offered the contract to Justin Barron, our first round pick, who turns out to be a top 4 medium defenseman, which is amazing. Okay, so Bernard contract, Stone contract, Myers contract. Cromwell I'm going to release because I didn't expect him to stay for another year. Okay, so Nicky Cromwell, I'm sorry. And here's the big problem I'm running into. You see right here, under once extension, TJ Brody is a no. He doesn't want an extension, and if we were to sign him, he'd want a lot of money, like a lot more money than what he's got. He'd be in the $5 million range, but I'm like, I really don't think so. I don't think he's in the Hannafin range. He's Hannafin overall, but he's not Hannafin money range. So, TJ Brody, thank you for your services. So we'll look to sign at least one major defenseman in the free agency. Defenseman, not signed recent, unsigned. Okay, that's Barron. So right wingers, it looks like the Francis kid turned out to be an AHL top 6 mediums in the 4th round, so that's not too bad. And then Kim Vicklin, a top 9 medium in the 3rd round, so that's not bad at all. But more important, Buddy Robinson, I had no use for him. 8 points in 20 games for the AHL. It looks like he was a scratcher for the most part, so thank you for your services. Left wingers, Mangiapane, I'm going to re-sign in a heartbeat. I'll go back to the other guy. Goddard, yes. Elijah Goddard, medium elite potential, 3rd round pick. I will take him in a heartbeat. Philippe is an AHL top 6, and those eyes could stare into your soul. So, we go back to Morgan Klimchuk. I'm in the dilemma here. I did not realize he played all 82 games for us in the regular season, and I didn't use him in the playoffs, so yeah, I kind of messed up on that one. So, top 9 medium forward, he only wants a one-way deal, or a 1-year, 2-way deal, so all from that contract. I'll get to that tonight about the all blah, 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 blah. And then centers, Austin Keating, I'm not really impressed by this guy. 87 points in 66 games in the OHL, not too bad. AHL top 6 medium, that potential is killing me right now. It's firing, thank you. Brett Pollock, not impressed by him whatsoever. Brett, thank you for your time. Cesarnik, I've offered a qualifying offer to, or offered a contract, sorry. 11 points in 22 games as a scratcher this year, so I can't really complain about him. Alan Quinn, running into the same problem. He also does not want to sign an extension, and he'd probably want a one-way deal, so Alan Quinn, thank you for your services. And I've also offered a contract to Sammy Bennett because I've only offered him a little contract because 14 points in 82 games. Yeah, he needs to step up his production. I don't know how, like with the amount of good people we have. So yeah, so I'll see if these guys resign, and then I'll be right back for free agency. Aside from the random coach or random scout that re-signed, Travis Kamanic, your offer wasn't good enough to entice me to come back to your franchise. Yikes! There we go. All I had to do was offer him a little bit more money, like 0.75, like 750K more, and he accepted it. Woohoo! Okay, welcome to free agency. Oh boy, I haven't looked at the free agents or anything like that, so this will be brand new to both you and I. I already see good names off the bat, but I'm going to. Oh god. These are restricted. These are the restricted guys. I'll just start with these guys because they're easy. Um, Nick Ritchie wouldn't be bad. Okay, nothing really impressive right there. Free restricted goalies is Matisse. Yeah, I can't really say his name. So here comes the fun. Backstrom, Peter Angelo, Yossi, Granlund, Carlson, Barry, Dadonov, Brody, yes, Muzzin, Chris Kreider, Krug. That's just normal skaters. I'm scared to see what the goalies look like. Oh boy, here we go. So, the question be, do we want to spend the money on a goalie or a skater? Because we could probably get Peter Angelo decent. 38 points in 81 games, not too bad. 15 and 18 in the playoffs. That's the kind of production we would probably have needed. Roman Yossi, 42 and 79. Looks like he got injured for like a game or two, whatever. And in 4 games, he only scored 1 point. So, yikes. Tyson Barrie is also another. I don't want to say cheaper because he's like a million less than the others, but Tyson Barrie, 54 and 82, which is really good. 4 in 5 games. That's also the kind of production we need. Also, Jake Muzzin's got 4 people interested in him. Personally, I would sign him in a heartbeat. Let's take a look at his stats. 25 and 80 and 1 and 4. Okay. Maybe not. We already know what TJ Brody can do. Torrey Krug. Leaf fans. Yeah, sorry guys. Game 7. Enter picture here. Yeah. 55 and 80 and then 4 and 7. Oh god, 4 and 17. That's not good. Miku Koivu, Mike Hoffman, Hala, Coyle. Wow, it looks like all the wild people didn't want to resign. Sorry, Courtney. Marlowe, Pajot, Sam Gagne, just looking down the line. Dale Weiss, blah, 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 blah. So, the highest rated goalie out there is obviously Braden Holtby. Stanley Cup champion, probably Vezina and Conn Smythe. 16, 5, and 1 in the playoffs. 933, 2.01 GAA. 927 in the regular season. The other team interested is probably the Capital. No, Florida. Hello. So he probably wants the 9 million. We have room for 3 people, so we could probably get Peter Angelo or Tyson Barrie for that matter for perfect. I mean, granted, Backstrom would be absolutely perfect. 66 and 82, and then in the playoffs he went 19 for 22. So, Mickey Granlund, another good wild player, 60 and 80, which is actually pretty impressive, and then 3 and 5. Hello. And then William Wild Bill Carlson, 27 years old only. I don't know. Hold on. Let's check at our people first. Let's check to see who we have. View contracts. Perfect. This will probably be the easiest way to do it. So, we have centers. We have Monahan, Backlund, Jankowski, Donato, and Bennett as a scratcher slash maybe fits into the fourth line. Backlund's getting older. 29 and 80, didn't have the greatest season. 10 and 15, though, that's where we would need him. Sean Monahan, 68 and 81, which is really good. 10 and 15, also really good. Jankowski, Donato. Donato wasn't really impressive, but I'm still happy with him. So those are the centers. So we got our 4 centers pretty much. Goudreau and Panarin, we have our first line, so that takes that out. Then we have Kachuk, and then either Manjapane or Klimchuk. Hunter Shinkaruk is our highest left wing non NHL guy, so possibly could look into or we could look into another center and move one of these guys out to the wing, like move Donato out to the wing. That could be possible. Right wingers Lindholm, Lazar, and DSP. DSP probably isn't going to re-sign because, as you can see, his contract expires next year and he does not want an extension. So this will probably be our last year with him. We'll probably put him on the trade block. Spencer Fu is actually doing pretty good in the AHL, 44 and then 40 last year, so that's a thing. I want to get a winger, but all the wingers are That's the thing. Defense, I want a defender. I mean, could you imagine a Hannafin and Tyson Berry or Hannafin and Yossi deal or tandem? That would be amazing. And then Hamonic and Sanheim second, and then Anderson, Byram. Ooh, Rasmus Anderson and Bowen Byram's ready. Ooh, 47 and 67 in the WHL. He's ready. He's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stone will be the scratcher. Myers will go down to the AHL. So let's get a defenseman. Yeah, let's get a defenseman to pair up with Hannafin. A major, defenseman. See, we have Gillies and Parsons, and then we have McDonald, Schneider, and Law. So Connor Law, I think 3 and 4. He went 3 and 4 this year in the NHL and 1 and 1 in the AHL. So I don't think he'd be too bad. Nick Schneider played a couple random games here while we were trying to figure out the goalies, but mainly 2 and 3 in the AHL. Didn't do much. And then we have Mason McDonald, 11 and 7 in the AHL, and then in the playoffs he didn't play because it was Tyler Parsons. So I would actually look to move out Schneider. See, as much as I want Holtby and another defender, I don't think Holtby, a defender, and a winger. Those would be the 3 ultimate if I could do it. But what we could do is not propose a trade because I'm stupid. Is edit our trading block, even though our assistant already did it for us. So yeah, I will have DSP on there because he does not want an extension. I will also put on there Schneider. There we go. And basically, why do we not? So that takes care of the 2 major things for there. Maybe if we could try and let's browse the trading block, be right back, see if there's anything out there. Okay, so 2 or 3 things about this. You see in the bottom right-hand corner, the Capitals just won the Stanley Cup, and now they're back to a rebuilder, which kind of makes me question the mentality of the GM in Washington. I'm not going to ask. But here's theories that I have. Philippe Myers would not fit into anything because if I go to defenseman, we also have Juuso Välimäki. And then we also have another Hickey. We have Damian Hickey in the 5th round we drafted last year, who's got decent potential. We got Barron, we got Sanheim, we got Hamonic. We could Ooh, that's also what we could do now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, we could trade. Ooh, Valimaki, Myers, Pelly, and a second round pick. That's way too much for that, so we'll have to get something in return. Thank you very much. Yay. Is Sandstrom from a different country? Courtney will get that one. What do we got? What do they want to give up? Dmitry Orlov would actually be a better option than Oshie. Oh, Lars Eller, one of my very few favorite Canadians. Huh. That would be way too much, wouldn't it? Valimaki, Myers, and DSP going back there for Oshie and Orlov? That would kill our cap, but would give us the winger and defenseman we need, so... Ooh, and we could sign Holtby at that. Oh, let's see if this works. No, damn it. Okay. If we actually wanted that to work when you think about it. Can we cheese the system again? Just go 2023 second or third round pick? 2021 second, 2023 a third, Valimaki, DSP, and Myers for Oshie and Orlov? Okay, so that is thought number one. Thought number two I also saw on the block was an interesting guy that would fit our winger need, Kyle Palmieri. Now, if he wants an extension, that would be even greater because he's produced, as you can tell. I don't think they've made the play. They did make the playoffs in 17-18. Huh, okay, 3 points in 5 games. Okay, so. And he doesn't have that bad of a trade value, so this could fill the void of our winger that we need. Do they want any of our defense? Okay, they want a decent amount of our defensemen. I like this. Let me try Philippe Myers, because I don't really think he'd fit into the squad anymore if we're trying to go for a big stud defenseman. Stone stays, Valimaki stays, everybody else stays because they're decent potentials. So let's try a 4th round pick and Philippe Myers for Kyle Palmieri. It won't go through, I can tell you that right now. No. Okay, so let's go with the cheesy 2023 3rd round pick. Trade accepted. So we got our winger in Kyle Palmieri. Excellent. So we have another winger in Kyle Palmieri. Granted, we lost some cap space, but we have another winger in Kyle Palmieri who's produced. I will take that in a heartbeat. So there's our winger situation out of the way. So all we need is a defender and a goalie. Holtby would be about, let's just say 9 million, so we'd have about 3 million to play in cap room. That's the problem. When you go to 3 million in cap room, we don't have that. We don't have the like the top 2 quality that we want. And if we want to sign, okay, I just did that for just to get back up top. Let's just say we go for. Oh God, there's already 2 people interested in Yossi. Detroit and Dallas. Lovely. So Peter Langelo doesn't have anybody interested in him. We could lock him up, and in a couple years trade him because he'll be locked into this like 7 million contract. So that takes out 7 million. So that'd be about 5 million left. And honestly, I don't think Holtby would take a $5 million deal, so we're kind of screwed on that aspect. The other theory I have is to sign Malcolm Subban. Because he wouldn't be a bad option, and he's cheap. Huh, you know, let's try that. Oh boy, this is going to be taking a gamble because Peter Langelo is the one I want and I think would work perfectly with Hannafin. So, considering my options, get back to you later, blah, 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 blah. And he shoots right and Hannafin shoots left, which is perfect. Excellent. Our backup option will be either Barry, Krug, or possibly even Scandella. 17 and 76 could be worse. Pizik, not really impressed by him. Derek Forber, could be worse. So we have our offer into Petey Bird. Okay, so we could definitely go with Subban. We could go with Craig Anderson even as the backup. Yaro Halak even. Okay, so that's the quality we had at Eddie Lack. Eddie, would you be willing to come back for just $1 million for a year? Let's just say we'll get back. He'll get back to us. Mikko Koskinen. No. Antiniemi, Hamburglar, Svedberg, all those different people. So that's two people offer contracts. Is there any other decent? Nick Ritchie, Sonny Milano, not really. We'd still have about like 5 million, I'd say. Just randomly thinking. So there's 7 and then 8. So 4 million. 4 million a cap room to play with. Just thinking about this logically for one more person. We could go for Mikko Koivu, Hall. Oh my God, Minnesota all over the place. Koivu, Halla, Coyle. My God, Scandella even. Did we think? Oof. What do we want? Austin Watson's available down there. Timmy Schaller's available. Melker Carlson's available. You know what? Let's see how these two offers go. We'll be right back. So thinking of wingers and stuff like that, the St. Louis Blues have come into an offer, have thrown us an offer of I'm assuming this coming year's 3rd, 4th, and Tyler Bozak in exchange for the 2nd, the 5th, and that's it. So the 2nd and the 5th for the 3rd and the 4th, so going down and around and grabbing Tyler Bozak. 22 and 82, I'm not really impressed. Actually, how did he play in the playoffs? 4 points. No, thank you. If he played better, then yes. So this should be the day. DSP and a 6 for a 4th. No, thank you. Okay, I lied. This should be the day. Eddie Lack rejected. Peter Langelo has. Petey Bird has accepted. Okay. So there's our big money signing in the off season. Oh boy, and he turns into our team leader in points. Okay, so Eddie Lack didn't accept, although we could still go after Tyson Barrie. It is possible. Nick Ritchie, we could, but he's a restricted free agent, so I'm not going to go anywhere near that. Nico Bodker, let's hope he's still, but no, Malcolm Subban's still available, so I'm probably gonna go maybe after him. How did the simulation treat Yaro Halak? 28 and 24 in the AHL, that's not too bad. Andre Pavlik, 8 and 5, not too bad. I'm just trying to think of different people that would probably be decent. Darcy Kemper, another Minnesota guy. Good job, Courtney. So let's just try for Malcolm. Give him a 2-year, $1.75 million. So that's 49 out of 50, and then one more forward. I think if anything, would be a winger. Just trying to think. Patrick Marleau, no. Sabaka, no. Right winger, Dadanov is the best available. but cap space, he's not the best available. Age-wise, he's not the best available. Oh boy, here we go. Mikkel Bonker, there's a thought. 34 and 74, 6 and 10 in the playoffs. That's not too bad. Jesper Fast, okay. Austin Watson again. Ryan Reeves, who's a top 9 forward apparently. Marco Dano, hello. Marco Dano. I always draft him in, like, when I do a random expansion draft, I always draft him and he turns out to be pretty damn decent. You know what? Any random centers? Koivu, Soder. Nah, I think I'm gonna go with Marco Dano. Marco Dano, where are you? Thank you. You only want a 1-year deal? No, I'm gonna give you a 3-year deal worth 1.45. And that way we save some cap room too, and the Nashville Predators want Brett Kulik in exchange for swapping second-round picks? Absolutely not. Wednesday the 8th, no. Thursday the 9th, no. Marco Dano accepted, and Malcolm Subban has accepted. So, we have our 2 goalies that we need. We have Tyler Parsons going down to the AHL where he belongs, and he's actually decent there. Goalies, we have Gillies and Malcolm Subban. I could ask for a better tandem, but cap-wise, I could not ask for a better tandem of John Gillies, who played amazing last year once getting the actual physical starting role. Even a 9-15 in the playoffs. Jesus. Malcolm Subban, 9-13, only went 5-8 and 0-2 in the AHL playoffs, but it's from a few years ago, so yeah. So those are our pretty much big money signings, with Peter Landreau being the big guy. So unless anything else happens in this offseason, I think that'll be it, but I'll just simulate until the end of it. Okay, just doing the random simulation, you can see in the top right-hand corner we're in July, or still in July, but July 10th. But the San Jose Sharks have come to an offer of switching the 7th and 4th round picks in exchange for Brett Kulik. Honestly, I think I'm going to take this deal because he'll fall into the AHL. Yeah, I'm going to take this deal in a heartbeat. So, Brett Kulik, thank you for your services, but you'll now be in San Jose. Probably getting a hell of a lot warmer than what it is probably in Calgary right now. Fun fact, at the time of recording that, San Jose was only about 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it was in Calgary. Okay, so okay, so you probably can't tell we're in August right now, August like 10th or something like that. So, the Vancouver Canucks have come to us with a trade offer. They're giving us a 5th round pick and Petrus? Yes, Petrus, however you pronounce his name. I'm assuming he's Finnish because Petrus Palmu, about a 64 overall, and he's got no stats whatsoever. He's got a preseason stat, so that's not too bad. But for DSP, I'm going to have to decline that one. Yeah, we're in the middle of August, like August 10th right now, so honestly, these are just like the random trade offers that have just been popping up all off season. Just random picks for random people. DSP's been a hot one. I haven't seen a good offer for him yet. Yeah. All right, another trade offer. DSP and a 6 for a 4th. No, thank you. Okay, so we basically hit the end of free agency. Now we can go check to see where people went. Okay. So, signings. Oh boy, this will be a while. Major people. The Kings have signed Soshnikov. Okay. Josh Levo has signed to the Nashville Predators. Good luck in that situation. Melker Carlson went to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Toronto has signed Joe Colborne. Minnesota has signed right winger Eric Wally Walterholm to a 3-year deal. Interesting name. Vegas has signed Jordan Wheel. Flyers have re-signed Dale Weiss. Tampa Bay signed Thomas Yurko. Eddie Lack went to Tampa Bay, so he'll have a better shot at winning a cup, maybe, or maybe he'll regret it and say, "Yeah, I probably should have signed the deal that you offered me first." Um, Columbus Blue Jackets matches the offer given cheap by Minnesota and retain. Okay, so Minnesota wanted Sonny Milano, but Columbus retains him. Ryan Reeves goes to Chicago. Interesting. Tyler Ennis to Dallas. Dadonov to the Devils. Other different random people. Soderberg to Minnesota. Austin Watson to Winnipeg. Miku Koivu to Buffalo. Tim Schauer to Vegas. Just looking for major people, but unless I physically search for them, actually, I am kind of curious to see where Braden Holtby wound up. See, this is the easy thing about a player search. God, I hate that menu sometimes. Holtby went to the Panthers. That's a thing. Okay, so doing the smart thing, let's just go. Oh, I'm going to hurt this thing sometimes. Why would you just search defense? Anywho. Let's just search Nicholas Backstrom, any position. Should be top. There it is. He went to the Boston Bruins. Okay. Sweeney actually splashing the cash. Okay. That's different. And with that, that ends the off season. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe if you're new, and have a great day.